in, my fellow scout troopers, to Napoleon Total War 3 3v3 battle replay today, coming from yours truly. This is one I did from a stream a little while ago, and it was done with the NTW3 peak players. So, go and check out their Discord as well if you want your NTW3 games. Very active community, very good community, and I'll leave a link to the Discord. I'll leave a link to join the Discord in the description below for you guys. Now, if you guys want to see your own Napoleon Total War 3 battle replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsoferentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance. Join our community and post it there. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the NTW3 Discord as well. With that, let's get underway today. So I am commanding, of course, UK Portugal. Most of my army here is on its way up to join my allies. I have one unit going on a mission to capture this house here. So, you know, just trying to get some points on the board. And Spain here is heading to try and capture this house here, and my last ally, UK Netherlands, is moving up too. So we're sort of converging on this one point here, and then looking to just turn around and begin moving against our enemy, probably from this direction afterwards. Now we've got here UK España, just sort of doing a little bit of scouting. We know France is here with this general. You cannot hide the general. Now, the trick obviously is this map today is a little bit hilly, and these little hills here are a nightmare for artillery. This is a spot I picked out pretty much when I saw the map. I figured if we were fighting here, then this would be the area I wanted to deploy my artillery. As you can see, it's got a nice vantage point across the whole map here, and despite all the little hills, more often you can actually get a hit here to your opponent. Maybe even get a nice hit down this little area here. It'd be really good to get a hit where the cannonball just goes down and curves down the hill straight into all the units behind. I mean, that'd be so sweet. Now, I didn't say who my allies were today, their names. I have Don and King Baby Bob. On the other team, we have Johnny the Buffin, Duke, Sniper Smithhuck as well. I think it's a little French affair here on Johnny's team today. Yeah, I want to go back here just to check out my other unit. I sent them on this mission, and for the life of me, I don't know what happened to them. They're Highlanders. Definitely the kind of unit that can look after themselves on a lone operation like this. No, it'll take at least a minute or two. Nothing else is happening over here. Alright, so we see the French army here, and Netherlands and España here. They're sort of converging on him. España is moving his cavalry behind the French to sort of cut off the retreat, or, you know, try to make him think that he's trapped, you know. Obviously, if the army chooses to go towards the cav, then, you know, the cav can't really stay there or engage. If a few of these units here can form a square, then basically they'll kill his cavalry. And, you know, French do have some support. My cav is arriving. I'll keep an eye on the map there, to the west. Yeah, that's not the best shot, is it? But, you know, it's sort of better than nothing. I should have actually put it here. This was the better spot. Alright. They're firing away. What's going to happen, guys? What are you going to find? They're sort of skulking around the houses, you know. They're showing a bit of hesitancy, or a bit of the caution. Come on, fellas, get inside. Okay, I got some troops inside the house. Oh, you're kidding. That's what happened to him? Hollanders losing to cavalry. Hollanders are well known for their melee combat and decent morale. My faith in them just now was shaken. I know some players go scouts, most units will be under that pressure. Well, I hold the Highlanders to a higher standard, guys. I do. That was just awful. Yeah, my army here, still on their way. Netherlands here, looks like he might be getting ready for a strike. I mean, I want to do a small cut, but I don't really want to miss anything just yet. Netherlands here, just sort of biding his tongue. He got his artillery up. Yeah, he placed the artillery nicely. Spain's here. He's engaged France. It's a UK sandwich. With the France as the jelly. And he's swished. Beautiful. Beautiful. This cab was annihilated. I think I charged the enemy's artillery as well. I forgot I set my alarm there.
Our men are running.
Yeah, unfortunately, to my regret, this was not Johnny's army. Man, that would have been so satisfying. I mean, it was satisfying enough to get a charge on artillery and wipe it out, but it would have been sweeter if it was Johnny's. Finally get some payback on the bastard. Ah, yeah. Here he comes. I was, nah, to be fair, hang on. This artillery was broken. I tried to move it. It wasn't responding to my commands. I don't know why.
Our unit is dead, sir.
I just remember thinking, please don't let this be Johnny. Please don't let this be Johnny. I can't handle it. Yes. I think they were laughing about it, but I said, well, I don't think you can call that a victory or a decent strike. I mean, for some reason that artillery piece was frozen at the time and it wasn't responding to my commands. I told it to move. It just refused to get off the mark. Yeah, it was annoying. Yeah, instead of having 6 cannons to pound Spania and myself, he only has 3. Now, given the huge gaps here in the French line, he just needs to get a couple of units through there and into the back ranks of the French army here. Then we can wipe them out. Now my forces here walking in front of Netherlands, yeah, it's not a good idea. Pull back, guys. Pull back out of the line of fire. France here try to charge it. Try to slow some of the Spanish units down. I think this guy here, I think maybe, who was this? Duke. I think I remember this one being. I think he was yelling at his allies, come save me. They're coming. Given my positioning, I probably should move to the left of the UK Spania. Right now I'm sort of moving up in a reserve kind of role. And we've got to be a little bit more proactive. I would have liked to have seen my allies send up these units here, just a little bit more to the left as well. All this cav here, we should be putting this cav lined up at the back here. And then we press hard on infantry at the front at the same time. We send in all the cav as well, and we just overwhelming his position. Like you send in a couple of cav units to sort of cause chaos. Like a nice cav strike here at this point. I know this unit might be able to form a square, but if he places a strike about here, gets him in there. At the same time, the infantry moves up, bayonets charges the guys, and the cav breaks. Our infantry is already in position. We can begin overwhelming this guy. Now I am setting my units actually up to the left of España. Keeping an eye out for the enemy because we know they're on the way. It's kind of strange. UK Netherlands is not taking the house for being shot in the back here. He's got to take the house. I think maybe he might be trying, but yeah, France in that house again. A lot of good shots here into UK Netherlands. We can't really allow that. Yeah, you're seeing a few boys there. This is where the main firefight is. You see France here valiantly stand here to all this fire. There's a general. That's me there in the distance. You managed to take the house yet? Broken. What did France stack this house with? It's like an immortal pain in the ass. Die already. Troops are down to 70. Crew here is finally broken. Yeah, I told my ally that France was coming for his artillery. There wasn't much you could do about it, unfortunately. You got here, Francis trying to pull back. This is where the cav should have been sent to block off his retreat. I'm getting geared up for my battle ahead. You know, it's an even fight, but Miami's going for the hills here. I kind of want to deny him the high ground. Got a few units here clumped up. A nice target for an artillery strike. March on, boys. March on. I'm gonna get my battle lines formed up a little bit faster than this. Now, I'm not just going to shoot the high ground, I'm going to try and take the high ground. I'm hoping the hill here will provide some cover. Have a look at my lines. I'm actually pushing France back here. An uphill struggle. Actually made the units here a little bit shaky. You just don't tend to fare too well up the hill.
Our men are running, sir.
But I managed to overwhelm them. I think they break 2 out of 3 units here. The other one falls back. One on 4, but my one unit here is doing alright. Okay, so France here has reformed. The boys over here are still continuing their pursuit. Spain really needs to be sending a few units here to block off the retreat of these guys. So far I'm providing rearguard security for my team. Just see Spain's just moving in. Duke knows what's about to happen. And he just keeps fleeing, the coward. Mind you, he has no choice, and this is probably the, I suppose, the tactful thing to do. Sort of trying to keep pace here with my army. Cav strike here going for the general. He's trying to get through his troops. Didn't see that. One cavalry unit here got caught on the square. The other one just slammed into the square anyway. I don't know if it might have broken the general's unit. It seems to have scattered them. They're still not dead. So, you know, I felt alright there after my first battle. I held back the enemy force. My allies here continue their pursuit. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to kill this guy. You know where he's going. The cav has to be used here to slow down the army. I mean, what, they're hot on his heels. They just need to delay him just a little bit. Cut off his escape, guys. Run into him. I saw Francis moving up some artillery. I wanted to take it out.
Yes, sir. We must shoot.
This was annoying, you know. Point blank range, not a single person fell. The guy's got hammered there. I'm trying to fall back.
Our men are running, sir.
And this was not the best plan on my part to divide my army. My friggin' units here in a little bit of trouble. And what's even more, I suppose, irritating is that France just achieved what we could not on Duke. They surrounded and cut down and broke my troops. Morale's very shaky. They form a square. I did.
Orders understood.
I'm running. I'm trying to get out of there. Troops are tired though. They get tired easily. Okay, I'm disbanding the square. Oh no, UK Netherlands here, generals just got attacked. Maybe.
Yes, sir.
Yep, there he goes. Bob's general here, just bought it. That sucks. Oh jeez, that was annoying to no end. Meanwhile, I'm getting geared up here for another attack. You see, I can win the close range battles. You just have to get there. Probably need to spread out my skirmishes a bit more. Nice strike. Jeez, that was devastating.
Yes, sir.
My units here seem to be a little bit of strife, at least my right flank anyway. Let's check out the performance here of these units. Seen a lot of them go down. Just gonna check out my side, eh? And I'm actually pulling back. I probably have to pull back. I see a lot of French troops come in, I think, from this direction. More artillery. Come on, guys. Oh, what was that? Allied general here, Don. So Don just lost his general too. And they're still pursuing Duke. It's like an obsession now at this point. There goes my general here too. My general just got killed by artillery. Not a sneaky cav, well-timed strike. Just artillery. You can't defend against that, no matter how good of a player you are. There's nothing that can really prevent you from getting hit by a lucky artillery shot. I mean, you can take steps, of course, put your general behind a house, behind a hill. As I said, this map is pretty hilly and does have a lot of small mounds that artillery can get intercepted by, but my general was not lucky. As I said, this little battle here it kind of reminds me of the obsession of Ahab and the white whale, almost. And Bob sent me some units here in support. I don't know what I'm trying to do here with my skirmishes, but this is not a good thing. Right now I'm just trying to get away from all that artillery. These are just 6-pounders. But they've got more artillery over here. We just can't see it. So, you know, moving back towards my allies. You know, safety in numbers, as it were. I've still got a lot of deadly troops here in my arsenal. Although with all three of us losing our generals, it doesn't really bode that well. Our enemies have only lost one general so far. Now, in terms of points on the field today, which I didn't actually cover to start with, we've got 2 4s and 2 2s, so you know 14, and then 17 points on the map today. So there's a lot of points here up for grabs today on this map. Still got 40 minutes left on the clock. Okay, so Don's moving some forces back. And I'm getting ready to face off against this guy. We still have artillery, which is good, at least. Just got to find a good position for it. You know, hopefully these guys stop and start firing. They're not stopping. And they broke. There's a small little area where I'm just walking up the hill. So here we go. See, I should be moving forward. Yeah, I am moving forward my left flank.
Our men are running, sir.
You see, right now I'm feeling pretty confident in my battle against this French player in front of me. In terms of our battle lines, I think I've managed to outflank him. But I gotta do it fast. I gotta kill my enemy faster. Time is not on my side. With the arrival of these new French forces, I'm forced to withdraw, and it's cost me a few troops. I think my new mission is to fall back to the artillery. I'm trying to use the artillery as support, sort of hold my army together. It's like my allies have forced, what's his name, Duke, to retreat to his little summer home here. They've tracked him to his summer home. Home sweet home. They're actually pulling back. That's our cav up there on the hill. They have a great view of the battlefield. In fact, this would be a great place for the French to deploy their artillery. I mean, granted, range is the Achilles heel, but this is probably the best position. If you can force your engagement here, you get artillery on the hilltop to shoot down at your enemy, you are in a nice, you're in a great spot, you're in a golden spot. I mean, if you were playing, if you couldn't find another player and you had to do a 2v3, maybe get your two-player team here to set up a defense here on this hill, like a siege almost, you know? And make your enemy come at you from this direction. This is an area that I think 2-on-3, where the two-player team has a strong chance to win and defend this area, this hill. So the map today, I don't think I said that either, is Persia 1. Yeah, Bob is he's being hyper aggressive here, and unfortunately I'm not stepping up to the plate. I should be moving my army forwards a bit. Behold the British firing line. French artillery. And the enemy cav. Oh, cav's going for the UK Netherlands. Oh, they're going for my skirmishers. That sneaky clown. Now they're going for the artillery. I'm sure that cav at point blank range still wasn't enough. So, if it's not obvious to anyone already, we're probably going to lose this one. We all agreed that we shouldn't have pursued Duke, or pursuing of Duke was not the way to go. If we were going to pursue him, we had to have had a plan in place to prevent his retreat, and we just didn't enact anything. We allowed him just to keep falling back, drawing us away. And, you know, when I lost my general, no, I was a bit... I knew we were in trouble when I lost my general. You know, I done alright with my rearguard actions, but without my general, my army became a liability. Much like any other army becomes a liability once they lose their general. Think of it like this. The general is the heart of the army. Once an army loses their general, they basically have no heart left in the fight. Very rarely does an army come back and win a battle after they've lost their general. It will take some skillful playing, and you can't really get drawn into prolonged shootouts, because your morale, you basically have no morale. Or at least it feels like you don't have a lot of morale left. So you gotta find some way to sort of hit your opponent, but then hit them from the sides and the rear, you know? You gotta encircle them. You gotta encroach on their position. You gotta fight dirty. Die, Duke, die! You know, after all this, he's still alive. Making our entire effort to this point in vain. The whole point of pursuing him was to wipe him out, and he's still here, he's still living. With any general, you think he'd struggle. Us losing our generals has not been kind to us in this fight, but Duke losing his, unfortunately, doesn't seem to really affect his army that much. Let's have a look at the troops here, the French, so I can't tell if they're tired or exhausted or not. Well, wind is not bad, and tired is not great, very tired is a concern. Confident, eager, yeah. Confident, tired. Yeah. Still alive. I'm still trying to fall back. Tell Bob that the cavalry's coming. I think Bob deliberately sacrificed a unit to slow down the cavalry. Come on, form square, form square.
Our men are running for it.
Come on, kill these guys. This is a good cap strike.
Our men are running for it.
That cat unit is still alive. This is UK España, it looks like. Nah, my army's gone. We've still got a cav unit coming in. On a rear strike. Our boys are dying in vain. I think we actually said, well, what are you doing with your cavalry? You're just sitting there. Charge him already. What are you waiting for? And then you got distracted or something at the time. And the last infantry here has been defeated. They're walking. You can't believe it. They're walking towards their target. Oh, they're exhausted. That's why they're walking. A small victory here.
Oui, monsieur.
And the last defeat. The UK here has some more cav, but they're going to be killed shortly. We also have another unit that's down towards, I think, the southern point of the map. We've got the 2-pointer and the 4-pointer. Our team capture all the other points here for victory, and they've got plenty of time to do it. So all the small cut guys can come back once the battle is finished, because, well, there's no more surprises or tricks up our sleeve at this point. Except maybe this. Mowing down some French troops. Alright, we have a defeat here. Sorry about the flags and the kill counts here, but I can check my stats though. Okay, so my best unit here only got 136, and the other ones range from 82 down to 0. Yep, there's my artillery. Didn't get any kills, unfortunately. It's never a good thing when your artillery doesn't do very well like that. But still, well done to Johnny and his team today. We all agreed that our strategy to pursue Duke was our undoing. We should never have done that. And obviously, guys, if you're going to double team somebody, make sure you can cut off their line of retreat. You know, you got to be able to hold them in position while you tighten the noose. If you allow them to escape, they will escape, and basically you open yourself up to be outflanked, because while you're double teaming, remember, you got your other enemies are out there and they're coming your way. Time is not on your side if you're double teaming. So, you know, there is a race, and we lost this race. So that's just the way it fell. If you guys want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsomentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, be part of the community there. Post a replay there as well. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the NTW3 Lords Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.